Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sean here. It's been a while since I've posted anything and put out any videos, but I wanted to address something that I think is very important, and it's actually something that I live by. I was talking to my grandmother here a few weeks ago, and she was telling me how much she was enjoying my videos, and I thought, I should put out another one. She gave me a great idea on one about there are no free lunches. Okay, that's the whole gist of this. There is no free lunches. When I say that, basically what that means is that there is nothing in life is free. You have to pay for it in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be through religious beliefs, when you pass on to the next life, go to heaven or hell, and or rather, if you believe in a different way, of reincarnation, you may have to pay for it in that way. That's for religious beliefs, or you have to pay for it in the long run. Meaning, you may not have to pay for it right this minute, but at some point in your life, you'll have to pay for it some way, shape, or form. Whether it be in taxes, paying for taxes and whatnot.
Left on I-20 East toward Shreveport.
Through, your income tax refund, have to pay more in during tax season, something like that. Or you're actually paying to the government for somebody else to have this free lunch. So, when I say that, you can't look at life as being, I'm going to get on welfare or, Obamacare or something, along those lines, and expect it just all to be handed to you, to be given to you, because nothing lasts forever. Obviously, some way, shape, or form, you have to pay for it. Now, I don't know. I have to look this up, and I could be way off base, but I don't know if it's the government that is implemented that you have to have a drug screening before you go apply for welfare. I'm using this as an example.
Keep left on
I know there are
toward
some
Shreveport.
states, I know for sure, do it. Texas does it. You have to submit to a drug screening, which is a great thing in my opinion. But you still have to pay for it some way. You're still having to pay for that. It may not cost you anything. It may not be, detrimental to your life or your future and everything. Immediately. It could in the long run. If you don't pass the drug screening, obviously, you won't receive welfare benefits. But you have to pay for it. Now, if you're on food stamps and welfare, or, some kind of government assistance, and it comes to a time where you can't do that anymore. Okay, well then you have to go to work. Okay? You have to make money somehow, right? So at that point, you're going to be paying taxes. So all that money that you received from government assistance, you're actually paying back in a way. Or, if you don't want to look at it like that, you're paying for somebody else, okay, to be on that assistance. Now, I'm not saying that being on that is bad at all. I believe that the welfare system needs to be reformed, but it's a great thing to help those that are in need. Like, take this for an example. If a husband and wife get pregnant, okay, and something happens during this pregnancy, or even after the baby is born, they split. They get a divorce. Okay, well now, you have to do the whole custody battle and whatnot, and usually, and this is just the way the world works, and I don't agree with it, but the mother usually gets custody of the child. Well, if the mother doesn't have a career or, the means of providing for this child and herself, well, then she's got to go to get, besides, the child support, she'll have to get a job or go get on government assistance some way, shape, or form. Now, at that point, if she's not able to get a job, or if she's got one and it's just not providing enough, yes, the government assistance is great in that respect. I completely am for it, because it gives her the opportunity to relieve some of that stress, to develop a career or find a job or something that she can use to provide for her and her child. So that's where I believe the welfare system is good, and there are other cases as well. But she's still going to pay for that at some point, because she's not going to stay on welfare all her life. That's just, it doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way. I know there are some that, that from the day they get out of high school, they're on some kind of government assistance, and they stay on it for many, many, many years, have more babies, and basically that's immoral. If you can't provide with what you have, don't go forward and try to get it again, or make it worse on you and everybody else. Now, I'm not saying procreation is bad, but if you can't provide for you and your children, don't have more. Somebody's having to pay for that, and that's not right. You got to be prideful of what you are, who you are. You got to have pride in yourself. You got to have respect for yourself. You got to have respect for everybody else. You got to help yourself. This is the land of opportunity. There is nothing in this country you cannot do. I wouldn't say the world, because obviously, you can't go to some places, some countries in the world, and be who you want to be. But we all have this wiring that's in our head, in our bodies, in our souls, that it pushes us to nurture, be compassionate, be caring, be a protector, be a provider, all that stuff. That's in us. It isn't something that you learn. You do it because that's the way you are. That's the way you're made. Okay? Just to roll over and let somebody else do everything for you is wrong. I mean, basically, you're just existing at that point. You're not living life the way you ought to, the way you should. So, basically, that's what I'm just trying to say, is that in some way, shape, or form, you're always going to pay. Whether it be emotional, spiritually, financially, physically, or some way, you're going to pay for it. And usually it's all of those, and then some. So, listening to this, I just want y'all to take this to heart and understand. Stand on your own 2 feet. Do what's right by you and by those that you love, and those that are around you, even those that you don't love, even those that you hate. You still have to honor them. You still have to take care of business and be your own person. So, alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up from there. Yeah, I've been told that I ramble, which y'all all know I do. Just remember this and think about it. Stay on your own 2 feet. Get out there. Get a job. Take care of business. If you don't have a job, you don't need to get a job because you're married and you have, you're a stay-at-home mother or a stay-at-home father and your spouse is providing. That's fine. But you still need to work to take care of your spouse, your children, yourself, your neighbors, your friends, all that. Because if you're not, obviously I wouldn't say, you need to financially provide for everyone, because that's not your job. They need to be able to financially pay for themselves. But you can be there emotionally, spiritually, or however way you want to look at it. Again, I'm not going to one side or the other. I'm trying to stay completely neutral within the whole spiritual aspect. Obviously, people believe different ways. But you can pick and choose out of what I'm saying is what's best suits you. Okay? But at the end of it, you need to stand on your own 2 feet. Stand tall. Stand proud of yourself. And move forward in a productive, constructive manner. Alright, well, this is Sean signing off. I'll probably be putting out a couple more videos. I'm traveling today, so I've got ample time. I have a few other things I'd like to discuss, and just stay tuned, and hopefully I get some likes on Facebook and YouTube. Also, please subscribe to me, follow me, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye. Oh yeah, peace.